don't expect much. It's been a long time.
8 o'clock, okay?
Thank you, Daddy, for Will's card. He loves it.
You're welcome. You holding up okay?
Sometimes holding up, sometimes falling apart.
How's Stan doing?
Fine. Things will pick up for him, I'm sure.
You don't sound very convincing.
He's okay. Give him time.
You need some money?
Nah. Stan's having a hard enough time dealing with the insurance thing. Made him feel like you don't believe in him.
Look, take it as a gift. Do something frivolous.
Thanks, Daddy. We'll use it for Will.
Hey, Willie. Hey, come here, boy.
Okay, big guy, come on. Let's go see what he's got, okay?
Can I help you? Where is everybody?
Oh, we're closed for the rest of the week. Judge Adams' daughter died.
Daughter?
Yes.
Do you know anything about Adam's personal life?
Well, I've read he's devoted to his Bible-toting wife and their golden-haired sons.
His daughter just died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He doesn't have a daughter.
I don't get it.
Maybe this, family discrepancy. Maybe he's not who he says he is.
Well, I wouldn't doubt that. Those self-righteous bastards are all hiding something.
Before I get involved in anything else, I've got to get this alimony hearing over with.
Once you've learned the most valued skill of the legal profession, the art of stalling, it's all clear sailing. Yeah, but I should warn you, one alimony hearing is not the end. He could keep this going on for years.
Years?
Give you time to go to law school.
First Ben, now you. It's a conspiracy.
I'm serious. You have got to dig to find out what's going on here. You can dig better from within the system. Once you're on the inside, a great many more doors will open to you. You think about law school. I'll help you.
You would do that?
Gladly. Law is not a mystery. It's just hard work. And you've got what it takes.
Why is it everyone else knows what I can do?
Frances Adams, beloved daughter of Oakland County Circuit Court Judge Wendell J. Adams, died yesterday. She was only 19.
Daughter. Wendell Adams has sons. 2 sons only.
Well, it's probably a typo.
In 3 newspapers?
Yeah.
Ben Cavell knows the family.
But maybe it's the wrong family. Could you stop thinking about this guy for just one night? You're about to go out with a wonderful man.
It is not a date. We're going to dinner.
All right, well, then live dangerously. Come here,
I'm not the dangerous type. This is going to be a disaster. I don't know how to relate to a man.
Trust your instincts.
The only man I've ever been with is Art. And there wasn't much passion. I'm not saying it was his fault. It's probably mine.
Why don't you just check with me after a few more dates with Jean? Oh, I gotta go. Next plane is coming in at 8. I think you look so beautiful.
Thanks.
Trying to have a good time. I love you. I'll call you in the morning.
Like any first date I've ever been on.
It doesn't feel like any first date I've ever been on either. But then it's been several decades. I didn't know I could still dance.
Oh, I did. I could tell right away just by the way you picked up your glass. graceful way you move your hand. When Alice died, my world fell apart. I felt safe and secure for 22 years, and in the blink of an eye, everything changed. You know, when you're with a person that long, you think they're always going to be there. Well, you must know what I'm talking about. Divorce is a kind of a death.
It left me with such a sense of personal failure. But I'm trying to look to the future.
For the first time in a long time, I'm looking to the future, too.
It's embarrassing to think how sheltered I've been. First with my parents, then in my marriage, which I rushed into right after they died.
There's no shame in that. Mistakes are what push us to figure out what we're doing with our lives.
I like your way of looking at it. Morning.
Morning.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Wendell J. Adams presiding.
Oh, sorry. You may be seated. Mrs. Parker?
If it please the court, plaintiff requests an 8-week extension in order that she may adequately conduct discovery. Plaintiff seeks complete disclosure through a financial audit and respectfully asks this court to grant such access to all the defendant's holdings. I am submitting a list of the properties heretofore known to the plaintiff.
This court has already granted you 2 extensions, Mrs. Parker.
With all due respect, Your Honor, the plaintiff has been forced into this position by the defendant's lack of cooperation.
This is not a classroom. This is a real live court of law, Mrs. Parker. There's business to be conducted here. You've wasted enough of the court's time. I'd recommend the leisure time you're spending here would be better invested in volunteer work. This petition is denied.
Lifetime original movie. Vows Break, starring Patty Duke. A Lifetime original movie.
Pretty spot.
I like to come here to reflect and sort things out.
You trying to tell me something?
Oh, I just sense that you have a lot of things going right now, and you might like a chance to unwind.
Gene, your life hasn't been easy. How do you get through it?
Well, it helped when I realized I had to get on with it. And I have work that I like, and I'm good at it. And the bonus is that I get to make people happy. And I bring them good news. That's how I met you.
You hardly ever talk about your kids. You realize that?
I don't know how well I did with them. I hate to admit that. I love them both equally, but I think it was easiest with my eldest. He always seemed like a bird with a broken wing. He made me feel like he needed me. But I should have paid more attention to both of them.
The world of shouldas. I know. Susan's pain and confusion about the divorce is the hardest part for me. Since I tolerated 25 years in a marriage without love, why not 25 more?
Hey. Not an easy answer. Sit down.
You know, Adams denied a woman a divorce who said she hated her husband. He said love is not essential in a legal marriage.
No, just a happy one. And nobody's ever explained to me why really miserable parents produce happy kids. Children take their cues from their parents, right? So I always told mine, don't listen to what I say. Watch what I do.
And?
I have 2 sons who can't get the ball over the plate.
And my poor daughter, always caught in the middle between her father and me. He even used her against me at times. It's quite a price she's paid for our problems.
And you feel guilty, is that it?
Yes. And I don't know what to do about it now.
Just let it go for a while. And in the meantime, get on with your own life.
According to the judge, I should stop what I've been doing and take up volunteer work.
You've come a long way, Barbara. You should do what makes you feel good. And trust your instincts.
And don't give up.
And don't give up.
I feel good right now. Roses are beautiful. Thank you. And for the candy.
Never trust a diabetic bearing chocolates. You know you fly fish, so do I. And you pilot airplanes.
Oh, I haven't done that for a long time. I used to ferry art on business trips. I didn't like having to do it, but I love the flying. I love the freedom.
And what other surprises have you got in store for me?
I'm a gourmet cook.
Mmm.
Oh, can I get you something to drink? Juice, soda?
Soda. No rush.
I'm sorry I wasn't ready when you got here. I lost track of time.
Been sleuthing Judge Adams again, huh?
That liar. He doesn't even have a daughter. I went down to the county registrar's office. I thought if I could find the birth records, I might be able to figure out who the mythical daughter is.
This is getting good.
I struck out. I'm not a relative. They wouldn't give it to me.
I'll bet if you found out this man had 6 cats, you could come up with something for that, too.
2 cats. Just know their name. Gene, I'm not sure.
Why?
I never realized what I'd been missing.
Neither did I.
I'm Barbara Parker, lost in real estate. I need to do a title search on property of Ronald Avigan, 6947 Euclid Avenue.
Avigan?
Avigan.
Sure thing, just a second.
Dave, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Are we having our records here?
All right, Mark, I'm going to need that.
There you go. A through O.
Thanks.
Mark, we're going to have to make some more room on the court for us.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Barbara, I don't believe it. 3 hours in the traffic, all the way from Tacoma. I didn't think I was going to make it. Hi.
Would you read this for me?
Are you sure you want me to do this?
No. What are you doing? Open it.
It seems those curtains you ordered from the catalog are on back order. Well, that's a tough one to swallow.
I'm in. Oh, my God. I've been accepted to law school.
Huh?
Did you see that? I did it!
So you gonna keep the curtains or what?
And I'd like to welcome you to the university's most unpopular class. Barbara, come in, welcome.
Thank you.
The law is not law. It is interpretation. So welcome to your first year of law school. This will probably be the most difficult time of your life.
Wainwright, right to counsel.
Hey, you're going to breeze through this exam. Hello. Should I be jealous?
They're from Will. For my birthday.
Oh, that's nice. Are you going to be together on Sunday?
No. Susan doesn't approve of what I've done. Of the divorce, I mean. We haven't been seeing each other lately.
Well, she's probably hurt. She's taking it out on you. She'll come around when she sees her mama stroll up the aisle with that law degree.
Thanks to you.
Hey, now, wait a minute. You listen to me. I came into your life at a time when you were ready to receive me. I didn't do anything to alter you, and I didn't make anything happen. You're the one who made all the moves to get on with your life. You took the chance with me. You dealt with that crazy judge. You remodeled your entire existence. You paid your dues.
How'd I get so lucky?
I love you. Let's go out to dinner for your birthday.
I have a better idea.
I think I left my stomach up there. did those dipsy-doodle things.
Go on.
My gosh, woman. When you said go for a little airplane ride, I had no idea you...
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Wendell J. Adams presiding.
Court will come to order. Mr. Parker isn't going to be with us today?
No, Your Honor. He's away on business.
Very well. Against my advice, Mrs. Parker's continued to serve as her own counsel, further adding to the complications and length of this litigation. I have before me cross motions for modification of judgment of divorce. Plaintiff moves this court for an increase in alimony. Defendant moves for a decrease. After a review of the testimony, exhibits, and pleadings filed in this action, this court can find no change of circumstance upon either party which would necessitate a modification of alimony. Therefore, both motions are denied, and the original judgment shall stand.
You won. This round.
Starring Patty Duke, a Lifetime original movie.
So you're going to give that poor, harassed judge a break now you've won the first round?
Certainly not.
You know, badgering is illegal in some countries.
Not here. This is America. Besides, who's badgering? This is ready for the car.
Okay. I was thinking of that property search you did on him. You know, a lot of men keep things in their own name. It's chauvinistic, but it's not illegal.
Then how do you explain the obituary?
I can't. Say I have a request. Could you put that guy out of your mind for the next 72 hours? This is supposed to be our weekend in heaven, and I want your undivided attention.
Have I ever been able to deny you anything?
Say, I got a lot of competition. Adams, real estate, law school.
You all right?
Yeah, just a little lightheaded.
You want your insulin? How about some juice?
Yeah, juice would be great.
Thanks.
Don't look so worried. I'm diabetic. This happens from time to time.
Oh, you don't look so hot.
I'm fine.
How about we swing by the doctor and you just get your blood level checked?
We're going fly fishing.
Humor me. You wanted to see me?
The tests are back. Jean has leukemia.
Leukemia is not fatal anymore, right?
It's curable in children. Unfortunately, not in adults.
He's healthy. He has enough energy for 10 people.
Jean has myelogenous leukemia. It's what we call acute leuke. It rarely manifests symptoms. By the time it's diagnosed, it's usually at an advanced and fatal stage. We'll do our best to keep him comfortable. I think it's best that he remain in the hospital.
Can I see him now?
Of course.
Thank you.
I'm going to beat this thing.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
And I don't want any wife of mine moping around treating me like an invalid.
I didn't know you had a wife.
Well, I have to make an honest woman out of you. I love you, Barbara.
And I love you.
We'll get through this.
I'm not going anywhere.
I've been dreaming about curling up next to you in a sleeping bag. Tonight was supposed to be the night.
How do you feel?
Lusty.
Just stay away from the nurses. You're spoken for.
They say, don't bring me flowers. It makes me feel like I'm in the hospital.
Who said they were for you?
Oh. Then listen to me. I don't want you here morning, noon, and night. I mean, it would be great, but you've got to get on with your life.
Uh-huh.
I'm sending you back to my rival. I want you to get the goods on Adams.
Forget it. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Let me try again. The only thing they'll let me exercise around here is my brain.
After all my effort, all I've got is what I started with. It's a waste of time.
No, it isn't. Why don't you try finding out the name of the funeral parlor where they had the services for Adams' daughter? And you could check the obituary columns in the newspapers. It's right next to the horoscopes.
Hello, excuse me. I'm Barbara Bates. A schoolmate of my daughter's was killed recently, Frances Adams. My daughter moved away and doesn't know how to reach the family. Can you help?
Oh, we don't give that information. You'll have to speak to the police.
I see. Thank you.
Hello?
I'm at the police department, Jean. You won't believe it. I got the accident report on Frances Adams.
There you go, my girl. That's great.
It lists her father as Wendell Adams. Look at the mother's name.
Maria Hernandez. Who's that?
His secretary. I was in court when he actually introduced her to everybody. Can you imagine anything more arrogant? More hypocritical?
Or unethical. That kind of behavior violates judicial ethics. You could file a complaint against him for moral turpitude.
Seems to me that an officer of the court who has behaved in a manner that is indecent and depraved, who's living a double life, fathering 7 children with one woman while married to another and fathering 2 more, fits the definition of moral turpitude to a T.
File your complaint with the Judicial Discipline and Tenure Commission.
I don't see how he got away with it for 25 years, unless the other judges knew.
It's what's commonly known as the Good Old Boys Club. They keep each other's dirty little secrets.
So, where does the Tenure Commission live?
Good afternoon, Judicial Discipline.
All the documentation is attached. The death certificate contains the name Maria Hernandez. The property deed lists his wife as Dorothy Adams.
Yes, I see.
I've also documented a pattern of bias against women in divorce proceedings.
We do have a procedure for these things, Mrs. Parker. We'll have to take a closer look, of course.